reenactment of his misadventure, he failed to notice it had dropped from his pocket and was on the seat of the car. And Wallen found it there, took it, and saw the name and address on it. Eh? You sent for the equipment and the prints, Mr. Stebbins? Then we ought to be able...
Oh, I remember. You remember, Jimmy? This morning I was standing here, and you came in with a hot towel, and you had that magazine. You tossed it under there, and then you asked...
Shut up,
I asked
you
you,
stupid
you've been
fool.
it.
Too late,
What?
Jimmy. We all
Dumb
heard it.
brother.
Get those scissors from him. I don't want anything else to happen.
Found it. My barber.
As stubborn as Kramer was, he never did learn why Wolfe went to get a haircut that day. But he did learn plenty about Jimmy Corelli. Jimmy was wanted as a bail jumper under another name in West Virginia on charges of car stealing, drunken driving, and assault, to name just a few. He had a really colorful background. As for Carl and Tina, I took a strong position on them Tuesday evening in the office after they had been sent up to the south room to bed.
You know damn well what'll happen. They won't go to Ohio or anywhere else. They'll stay here, and someday, maybe next week, they'll be in trouble again. And they'll come to me again because Carl likes me and because I rescued them this time.
You rescued them?
And I'll try to help them again, and you'll have to butt in again because you can't get along without me, and it'll go on like that year after year. Why not take care of it now and live in peace?
Oh, shut up, Archie. I'm reading.
Yes, sir, in an hour or so. There are people in the government who owe you something. For instance, Carpenter. I have Carpenter's home number, and I might as well get him now. Shall I make it person to person?
I got my naturalization papers 24 years ago.
I wasn't discussing you. You've caught it from Janet.
Starring in today's episode were Mavor Moore as Nero Wolfe, Don Franks as Archie Goodwin, and Cease Linder as Inspector Kramer. Jackie Burroughs was Janet, Brian George, Jimmy Corelli, Arch McDonald, Carl Vardis, Marion Waldman, Tina Vardis, Arnie Hart, Mr. Fickler, James Morris, Sergeant Stebbins, and Frank Perry was Fritz. Music was composed and conducted by Don Gillis. Technical operations, John Jessup. Sound effects, Bill Robinson. Production assistant was Nancy McElveen, and casting consultant, Ann Weldon Tate. The Cop Killer was written and produced in Toronto by Ron Hartman. Next week.
What's this?
Well, as you see, it's a marriage license for Archie Goodwin and Margot Dickey. It cost me $2.
Flummery.
No, sir. No flummery. I mean, I could be mushy about it, but I won't. I will only say that I'm hooked at last. Margot intends to spread the tidings at the Christmas office party, so I have to be there.
You are deranged. Sit down.
I suppose it is a form of madness, but there, I've got it. It's like what Margot was reading to me the other night, some poem. I think it was Greek. Oh, love, resistless in thy might, thou mightest
Shut up and sit down.
Yes, sir. We haven't set the date yet. We don't want to rush it.
I don't believe it.
You will.
Archie goes to a Christmas party.
There. That makes it unanimous.
Thank you, Alf. My secret public price. I'll start again. There are times when love takes over. Santa Claus, where's yours? You have to drink, too.
Well, he can't drink through the mask.
No, I suppose not.
There are times...
When love takes over. Thanks, Alf. There are times when the little demons disappear down their rat holes, and ugliness itself takes on the shape of beauty. When the darkest corner is touched by light. When the coldest heart feels the glow of warmth. When the trumpet call of goodwill and good cheer drowns out all the babel of mean little noises. This is such a time. Merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry.
Merry Christmas.
What a lovely toast, Kurt. Simply lovely. Well, I must write it down and have it printed. That part about the trumpet call. Kurt! Well, Kurt, what is it, Kurt?
Next week, Rex Stout's Christmas Party with guest stars Marty Maradon, Linda Sorensen, Patricia Hamilton, Gordon Thompson, and John Granick.